take a look at Whiskey on the Rocks from the Ballbreaker album. So this one is tuned standard, and we're going to start this one off with this B chord, this B power chord. So 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D. And then we're going to play a G to a D at F sharp, or really adding that F sharp note to an E chord. Now the more I listen to the song, I think the first 2 times this is played, this G chord is actually this G power chord here. So 3rd fret on the E and then 5th fret on the A string. And then you just come up here and grab this F sharp note up here on the big E, but keep that pinky planted to that E. So it's something like this. Alright, then the second time it's played, the picking attack's just a little bit harder. Alright, and then we play that E and we let it ring out. Then we're going to play this riff, and this riff on the A string, it's going to be 2, 1, 0. And then on the E string, it's going to be 4, 3, 2 to this E power chord. Alright, and we let that ring out. And then we're going to play the main riff. So the main riff is going to be B, D, A to E. And the way I'm going to transition from A to E, or vice versa, is I'm going to have my ring finger on that 2nd fret of the D string, and then I'm just going to be putting the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string to form the E chord. So that's the A and that's the E. So alright, so it's going to play that, then the pattern's going to change, and it's going to change to this. So it's the same chords, it's just a little bit different. Alright, and then we go back into the same thing that we did earlier. Then we're going to get to the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus is going to be B, A, D to E. And then B, A to E. Alright, and then we go back and we play that riff again. Alright, so now we're into the chorus. So the chorus is going to be B, G, D at F sharp, and that is just a D chord, and we're adding this F sharp note here. So we just put we move this first finger up to the 2nd fret on the big E string, and then take our middle finger and put it on that 2nd fret of the G string. So we're going to have this. Alright, so that's the first time it's played. Then the second time it's played, we're going to strum it just a little bit differently. Alright, and we're going to play that a couple of times during the chorus. Now during the chorus throughout the song, it changes just slightly every time it's played, and I'll try to go into that a little bit later. Alright, so now we're going to have the guitar solo, so let's take a look at what's going on during the guitar solo and the ending on this one. Okay, so to start the guitar solo, so we just came out of the chorus, so we're going to be playing now B, D, E to A, and then B, D, E twice to A. Alright, and then about halfway through, we're going to play the same chords, except we're just going to let them ring out now. Alright, and then we hit that E chord 4 times at the end there, and then we play that riff. Okay, then we're going to get into the chorus for the last time. So this chorus is played a little bit differently than before, and the only difference is the strumming pattern, the chords remain the same. So we're going to have this. Then there's one more slight change. One of the last times this chorus is played, that E chord that we let ring out the first time, there's actually going to be some strumming on that as well. So it sounds something like this. Okay, now as we start to wind this one down, we're going to play the same chords we did during the guitar solo, except we're going to let them ring out. And as we move through towards the end, the strumming pattern changes just a little bit, gets a little bit more aggressive, and strums some of these chords just a little bit differently. So at the beginning, we'll have this. Alright, and then as we move to the end, we're going to change it up just slightly, and we're going to have something like this. Alright, and then we end it with B to D, G to D at F sharp to E. Alright, and then we end it on this B power chord. Alright, that's it for this one. We'll see you next time.